So Blake, can you talk to us a little bit about how you feel like our meat is different than what you get at the grocery store?
Well, thanks for asking. If we go to the grocery store, we don't know how long that meat has been sitting there or where it came from. The benefits of buying from us, your farmers, is we can answer all your questions. The animals are born here and they spend their entire life grazing a variety of grasses, and they have access to the sunlight. So the sun obviously gives a lot of energy to the plants. The chlorophyll, they make energy, but we can't eat this. It just wouldn't be too good.
So what have you got there?
I've got some clover and some various grasses, some chicory, and a legume which is called vetch. And so there's a pretty good mixture of plants here, and the cows have just a salad bar that they can choose from. They don't just eat broccoli or just eat cauliflower. They get a variety of things, and they're happier, their guts are happier, and they make higher quality meat that way.
Higher quality than what?
Well, if you buy any conventional meat from the grocery store, it's probably spent half of its life in a feedlot getting a mixed ration of just measured out amounts of grain, different amounts of mineral mix, different amounts of corn silage and alfalfa, which may be sprayed or GMO, who knows. Our cows get minerals that they can choose which ones they want. They get kelp. Right now they're getting a little bit of garlic in their salt to help mitigate the flies. They get some clay conditioner, which helps draw toxins out of helps them detox.
So our beef is 100% grass-fed and finished. Can you talk to me about the health benefits and the environmental benefits of that?
Grass-fed and finished beef is higher in conjugated linoleic acid. It's a big word, but all you need to know is we got a lot of health benefits. It can help combat, I'm not your doctor, but it can combat diabetes or heart disease, help you maintain a healthy weight. Grass-fed fats are healthy to eat. What was your other question?
What does the grass provide to the animals that we wouldn't get if we bought grain-fed beef?
Well, grazing on a polyculture, you get a big variety of minerals. Some of these plants uptake different nutrients out of the soil, and having a mixture of plants and not just one field of annual ryegrass or one field of fescue, they're able to uptake a lot of different nutrients that way. And in a feedlot, the cows don't have a choice of what they want and what they need at that particular time. They get what's given to them. The environmental benefits are the cows eat the grass, which is free. It comes from the sun. It's growing anyway. And they put their manure right back in place where the soil microbes need it to be fed, and the earthworms, and they all make healthy soil, which grows healthy plants. It's just a nice circle of life. In feedlots, they have a waste management issue. A lot of nutrients are hauled in the form of grain and silage and hay, and then that manure gets placed in the feedlot and then bulldozed up in big dusty piles, and then they have to do something with it, spread it back out on a field or pump it through their water treatment facility or something. And there's a bigger carbon footprint there.
Okay,
We're sequestering carbon here, and they're contributing kind of that direction.
Okay, tell me about what's happening to this soil as we intensively graze it, and what's happening under?
So as the cow grazes, they have great big tongues. They just take a big swath of grass and they pull. Well, as we harvest grass from the top, we're also harvesting roots from the bottom. The roots are dying back a little bit, leaving carbon behind in the soil. Also, our cows will trample quite a bit, which is fine. We need a nice insulation on the soil to keep the soil temperatures cool and not get hot and dry out and hurt. We don't want to bake our bugs in the soil. So they'll poop and they'll mat down some of the grass, which makes healthy worms, healthy dung beetles, and myriad of soil microorganisms.
Okay, so we're fertilizing. I think what I hear you saying is we're fertilizing the ground and giving the ground nutrients, which gives the grass more nutrients, which gives the meat more nutrients.
Right. And so what we're doing here can be mimicked anywhere, and really that's I don't know if you're too up on it, but desertification. There's no amount of technology that can mitigate that or reverse that. Only grazing ruminants can, only graze, I guess you could put in horses or camels or pigs, whatever you have, but only grazing livestock can reverse desertification. And so what you can do is vote with your food dollar and by buying your food from the ways that you agree that they were raised. That's how you can help with environmentally, taking care of your planet.
Okay, cool. Awesome. So just one more last question. Can you talk a little bit about your herd management and life from the cow's perspective here on our farm?
So our cows are having calves now in sync with nature. When the deer fawns and the cow elk are having their calves, they spend their lives on grass, low stress, and just always have fresh grass in front of them, something to eat fresh. So happy cows make happy meat, nutrient dense. They've had a variety of things to graze. All their needs are met, and that means they're healthy, happy, and that produces healthy, happy meat.
Okay, thanks for sharing with us a little bit of behind the scenes of how we raise cows and what we believe is natural, and the health benefits that it provides.
So food is medicine. Let that, I don't know, remember the quote.
Let thy food be thy medicine. Let food be thy medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it's a big investment, but nothing that's worth having comes cheaply. And it's better to invest in your health while you've got it than to play catch up later.
Invest in your health, invest in the quality of life of the animal, invest in the quality of your environment.
Yeah. Cool. Okay,
Thank you.
thanks.
Thanks for joining us. See you next time.